Ronan here. We're going to be doing some more Sleep Token, and we're going to be checking out this song called Blood Sport. And it was recommended to me that I check out from the Room Below version first. So I'm going to be checking out both versions in this video just to kind of get an idea of what the song is supposed to sound like with a full studio production versus what I'm assuming is like a more broken down version. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and check it out.
Wanna roll the numbers, wanna feel my stars align again. Even if the earth breaks like burnt skin and the heavens just won't open up for me, would you invite me in again? Won't you pay for your arrogance? Won't you show me your weakness? I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win.
Really good voice.
I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win. So let's play.
I wonder if this is initially how the song was written.
Somewhere the atoms stopped fusing. I'm still your favorite regret. You're still my weapon of choosing. And out there, stuck in a quantum pattern, tangled with what I never said. You say it doesn't matter. I wanna be forgiven. I wanna choke up chunks of my own sins. Even if the sky cracks in morning and the heavens just won't open up for me, would you invite me in again? Let me pay for my arrogance. Won't you show me your weakness? I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win.
So much potential for layers.
Somewhere the atoms stopped fusing. I'm still your favorite regret. You're still my weapon of choosing. And out there, stuck in a quantum pattern, tangled with what I never said. You say it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, like hopefully I didn't talk over some of your favorite parts there, but I was trying to find spots in between, you know, the end of a verse or something. Yeah, that song has a lot of potential for layers, whether they be, like violins, cellos. If you want to go into more of a rock direction, you can do that. You want to add some more synths, you can do that as well. Because, I mean, this is more or less just piano and vocals. The only other effect I noticed was right there at the very end where they had like some kind of synth kind of fading out after the final chord of the piano. Really good vocals, so I really enjoyed it. And one of the first things I said was, I wonder if that was the initial way of how this song was written, was just with him playing on piano, just feeling it out. And then that's when the other band members came in to add in their 2 cents. Okay, so there's one here that's just a visualizer. I'm assuming that's with everybody else, so we're gonna go ahead and check that out now. It's a little faster.
I wanna roll the numbers. I wanna feel my stars align again. Even if the earth breaks like burnt skin and the heavens just won't open up for me, would you invite me in again? Won't you pay for your
The vocals are a little less raw. It's actually a little bit cleaner in this.
So let's play.
Ooh.
Somewhere the atoms stopped fusing. I'm still your favorite regret.
I like this.
Still my weapon of choosing. And out there, stuck in a quantum pattern, tangled with what I never said. You say it doesn't matter. I wanna be forgiven. I wanna choke up chunks of my own sins. Even if the sky cracks in morning and the heavens just won't open up for me, would you invite me in again? Let me pay for my arrogance. Won't you show me your weakness? I'm made loving you, I'm blood sport. I'm made loving you, I'm blood sport. I'm made loving you, I'm blood sport. I can't win. I'm made loving you, I'm blood sport. I'm made loving you, I'm blood sport. I'm made loving you, I'm blood sport. I can't win. Somewhere the atoms stop fusing. I'm still your favorite.
I'm glad we're going heavy with it.
Still my weapon of choosing. And out there, stuck in a quantum pattern, tangled with what I never said. You say it doesn't matter.
That was an interesting production there. So I can definitely see now why I was told to listen to it in the order I was told to, with that stripped down version first, because it's hard to go backwards once you've heard everything all together and then hear it stripped down. I mean, I think either way I would have gotten it, but that still would have been like, that is still the better way, I think, to go about it, if there was like a right and wrong way. So as far as which one do I prefer, I think it depends on what mood I'm in, to be honest. I don't think one is clearly superior to the other. There are ways about the vocals that I like about from the Room Below version, is that it's got that rawness to it. But there was also something nice about, you know, the studio version, in which the vocals were technically sounding a little cleaner. You know, apples and oranges at that point, at least to me anyway. So again, it's not like a clear cut thing on like which version's better. Not that it needs to be like that, but there are things about the way the studio version was done that I like more. The layers that they added there, the ideas they came up for it, I think were really nice. It wasn't just straightforward like, okay, here we're just gonna add distortion guitars and drums and then play the notes you think we're gonna play, and you know, we just play the same version, just this one has everyone else doing the same thing. So it wasn't like super straightforward like that. I really like the piano layers that they added there. This is where I get nitpicky, because I have a preference to how I like, you know, if guitars are going to go this direction and they're going to use that kind of tone, I would have liked for that tone to come through a certain way, just sonically. These aren't things I'm going to say, oh, this is bad because of this. It's just a personal preference. I wish the guitars were a little more upfront, I think, because I think when the other instruments came in, they didn't necessarily back off everything else that was already occurring up to that point, thus allowing everyone to have a bit more of a balance. When the drums came in, I like that bass drum to really hit and the snare to really cut through the mix, and those things kind of took a back seat in terms of, and I guess in that regard that would be probably a mixing thing. It could have had a little more punch for me. I would have liked for it to be a bit more upfront with that, rather than, okay, now the drums are here, but they're kind of back over there. You know, we're still going to be focusing on vocals and piano and all that stuff. And I understand you need space for that. I would have been okay with the vocals and piano being brought down just a little bit and pushing the drums a bit more forward. And especially whenever that guitar went heavy, make that nice and wide. And of course the drummers, you can tell he's just a really creative drummer, and the fills that they come up with, none of it would have been things I would have thought of. I suppose production wise, there's less for me to talk about on the from the Room Below version. So overall, I think that's probably a more solid version of the song. But there are a few things I do miss from the studio version that I would have liked in here. But then maybe that defeats the purpose of stripping it down like that. That's a pretty high contender as far as like what my favorite song is by them so far. But okay, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and let me know what you want to hear next, and I'll see you next time.